Hey, Coach Gibson, got your questions, Rick?
Do. You ready? You got it?
I guess, go ahead.
Is it on?
Yes.
Okay. If you would, just state your name.
I'm Terry Lee Gibson.
Okay, and how long have you been working for Leeds High School?
For Leeds High School, I've been here 14 years.
14. Have you done anything else in the system or just at Leeds High School?
I taught 1 year at the middle school.
Okay.
I taught at the high school, and then I left for a year, and then I came back, taught 1 year at the middle school, then I came back over to the high school.
Okay. And any other school systems before?
I taught in Decatur City,
Decatur City, okay.
Decatur, Alabama.
And what did you do before you were a library media specialist?
I was a math teacher.
Math teacher. Okay. Now, according to the Leeds City School System, what is your official job description?
Well, I wrote down the mission statement that
Okay.
I've written for the library, so this would be the most official.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of different ways you could word this. The mission statement says, the Leeds High School Library exists to provide physical and intellectual resources and instruction in information literacy to foster competence and stimulate interest in reading and to ensure that students, faculty, and parents are effective users of ideas and information. This mission is accomplished by supporting and complementing the school's changing curriculum and personal interest of the patrons.
Okay. Now, on an actual day-to-day basis, what would you say that your actual job responsibilities and tasks that you do throughout the day?
Okay, to me, the primary, I try to keep this a student-focused facility. Everything is just leaning towards supporting the students and the teachers. And my primary goal is to collaborate with the teachers in teaching the curriculum and to help them with their projects, their research projects.
Okay.
That's what I do. And then, of course, I'm always trying to make sure that we have the books and the other items that we need in the facility for the students to access the information that they need and the technology.
Now, on average, about how many classes come in the library a day?
Oh, let's see. Well, it just varies.
Very-
There are some weeks where we don't have a class come in. We'll just have individual students or groups of students come in. And then other weeks, it's just back to back. So I may have a class every period some weeks. It just varies.
And,
Go ahead.
good.
But you kind of hit on it a little bit already, and you have a background, obviously, in teaching, so you understand that the goal of the education, everything we do here at school, all the way from, the custodians to everybody, is to drive student learning. So you kind of hit that a little bit. So, but how does what you do impact student learning on a daily basis, and then over, obviously, throughout the course of the year?
Well, one of my primary responsibilities is to teach students how to access information and how to evaluate it. So in this age of this information age, where they are always bombarded by information from the media, from every direction, they need to know how to evaluate it and assess it and to pull out what is valid and what's not valid. And I think that impacts their lifelong learning and trying to encourage them to read not only for assignments and things that the teachers have given them, but to encourage them to learn to read for pleasure. That definitely encourages their lifelong learning. And librarians are teachers. Every librarian in any school system has been a teacher, has been a classroom teacher before they are a librarian. And so you have to learn you have to kind of know the curriculum of all of the subject areas, so you know what resources that you need to provide and how to help the teachers.
All right, so let's just, how have you become improved? And I assume, just through experience you kind of do, but maybe elaborate a little bit more on how you become more focused as you gain experience in being the library, the media specialist, in driving the student learning.
Well, I try to collaborate with my fellow librarians in the system. I go to workshops, and then just getting to know the teachers and learning their projects from year to year, because a lot of the projects are repeated year after year, of course, and then we just kind of tweak what we're doing, and just the longer I've been in here, the better I know the teachers and what they're doing.
Okay, and as you continue here at Leeds, is there anything that you do special in the library that might be a little bit different than, say, from another media specialist at another school? Maybe like the writing lab, or?
Well, I actually got the idea about the writing lab from another librarian. So each library has their own specialties, according to your learning community, what their needs are. And so we needed some writing tutors. We were scoring low in our writing assessments, and we felt like that would help, and that's one reason we put that in.
Awesome.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.